What's up, guys? Back here with another video for you. I got a new record player, so that's what's in the background, and we're doing my power metal. So what we're listening to is this Abysmal Dawn record that's waterlogged as shit, programmed to consume. And yeah, we're just gonna cut right into it. I'm gonna try to get this whole thing of them done today. This first one here is Battalions of Fear by Blind Guardian. Blind Guardian is, fucking amazing. But this is like a speed metal record from back in the day, 80s. Doesn't say, but if I remember right, it's 87 because it's their second record. It's a great record. Definitely listen to this if you haven't. If you're into like Enforcer and shit like that, and all that, check that out. Next is Somewhere Far Beyond by Blind Guardian. Great record. Big fan. Probably my favorite Blind Guardian, which is not, it might be a popular opinion, I don't fucking know. I don't know a lot of Blind Guardian fans, to tell you the truth. But this record rules. The only thing I find with these Blind Guardian records is I want to listen to the whole thing. And I have trouble with just putting it on and putting on a song. And these are over an hour long. And, it's a long time. Next. Nightfall in Middle Earth. Great record. Another great record. All Blind Guardian records are great. So anytime I say that, I'm just feeding myself. But I'm a big fan of this. I actually didn't get into this one first, like a lot of people seem to have. But it's great. Next. This might be my favorite, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Imaginations from the Other Side. Yeah, this has got the most songs that I'm super familiar with. Like A Past and Future Secrets, really what got me into them. Yeah, Another Holy War. This is just a great song. Great record. Blind Guardian rules, as always. Keeping with the trend of Blind Guardian's affiliation. This is Demons and Wizards with their self-titled album. Trying to not get a glare here. That is the singer of Blind Guardian and the instrumentalist of Iced Earth. I believe the drummer specifically. But this is a really cool record. This is like a heavy metal-ish power metal. Like that is a pretty straight up power metal. This has got a lot of heavy metal tendencies and a lot of callbacks to the 70s bands with the organs, like Uriah Heep and Deep Purple and stuff. It's a really cool listen, so check this out if you haven't. Next, Inhuman Rampage by Dragon Force. You gotta have this if you're a power metal guy. Even if you hate this band, you gotta have this. It's catchy. This reminds me of long distance trips with my friends, specifically one I just took a couple of months ago because I played a gig up north for a couple hours, and we had this in the car, and it's awesome. I know this from Through the Fire and Flames, obviously, but the whole thing is really good. Storming Burning Fields, Trail of Broken Hearts, good shit. Next, Fairyland of War in Oseria. Great female fronted symphonic power metal. This is one of the records, the first albums I bought in power metal. This, like the bombastic power metal, not like Halloween. This and one of the Rhapsody albums are the first two power metal CDs that I bought willingly, and I love this one. This didn't leave my car for like 4 days when I first bought it. It's French, by the way. Next, proto stuff, Awaken the Guardian by Fate's Warning. Marty Worm holds this in very high regard, and I went out and bought it based on his love of it, and I understand it completely. This is an older Metal Blade pressing from 94, so this CD is older than I am. Produced by Blind Slagle. Yeah, this whole record's great. Prelude to Ruins, The Sorceress, Giant's Lore. Come on. Good shit. Real good shit. Next. Hammerfall, Legacy of Kings. speedy, melodic, catchier than hell, anthemic, I guess. Dreamland's a great one. Remember Yesterday, this title track, Legacy of Kings, at the end of the rainbow. Great shit. Hammerfall is a new addition to my collection, and I'm not super familiar with it, so I can't say super in great detail about it. But Renegade, probably the better of the two albums, at least in my opinion. Living in Victory, Keep the Flame Burning, Templars of Steel, Raise the Hammer is a really cool instrumental track. It's a great record. I love this disc. It looks really good. The disc face is just super, like, there you go. Oh, you see a little Parphenotica flag in there, an acid witch. But yeah, it's a great record. Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 1. I got this recently, actually, and it's a pretty good album. I'm a big fan of these Halloween records. I fucking love them, actually. I just woke up, so sorry if my reactions aren't as enthused as they usually are, but it's a great fucking record. I got this one first. This is the first ever power metal record I got. Keeper 7 Keys Part 2. I fucking love this shit. Oh my god, I love this one way more than Part 1. Which, I don't know what the popular opinion is, but I can give a shit. But this is great. The song, Eagles Fly Free. I Want Out. I Want Out! I used to get that shit stuck in my head constantly. Like 2 weeks ago I had that shit stuck in my head all day. And I couldn't like put a finger on what it was for a second. But it's Halloween. Next. Oh, fucking ripper, dude. A Distant Thunder by Hellstar. This is like power metal-y, speed metal, more speed metal-y leaning. But I put it in power metal because I don't have a speed metal section. And I wouldn't want to put this in thrash. It's a great fucking record, dude. This shit is so good. The King is Dead I heard in the Creature skateboard CSFU video. That song, The King is Dead, is an Al Parton. His part, if I remember right. I don't remember. But that shit's awesome. The Whore of Babylon, Tyrannicide, Scorcher, Abandoned Ship, Genius of Insanity. Great record. My dog's trying to knock the door over. Go listen to Hellstar, damn it. Iced Earth with the self-titled record. This is kind of This record's really not super impressive for me. But the disc's cool. I like the simplicity. It's a good record, I guess. It's like a 6 or a 5 out of 10 type of record for me. Now we're getting into the 9 out of 10 section, maybe even 10 out of 10 when it comes to power metal. Luca Torelli's album, King of the Nordic Twilight. This shit is perfection when it comes to power metal. Luca Torelli from Rhapsody, obviously. This CD is apparently rather elusive, but I found it for $8. Kept the hype sticker on there. Epic fantasy metal. That shit's great. Look at this guy. He looks like the Frog Prince right there, which I'm well aware is Luca Torelli, but he's a genius. The Frog Prince is brilliant. Next, a pretty rough record. The newest Luca Torelli record. I just covered this in one of my earlier videos. Not that good. So I'm not going to talk about it a lot. 2 CDs by a band I don't really give a shit about. Queensryche, Empire, and Operation Mindcrime Part 2. I don't listen to these, like, ever. Like, seriously, I probably played these twice each, maybe, at the most. And I've had these since I started collecting CDs 5-6 years ago. Maybe even, I don't even know. But, yeah, Queensryche. It is power metal. Not my favorite, but... Well, next is a stack by a band I'm a big fan of. Next, Legendary Tales by Rhapsody. Great record. Love the art. This is the band that got me into power metal. Symphony of Enchanted Land by Rhapsody. I have the majority of their full lengths, so... Dawn of Victory by Rhapsody. This band is cheesier than shit, and I love it. It's like so fun. This stuff is so fun. This also reminds me of long car rides with my friends. We listen to a lot of this kind of stuff together because one of my buddies isn't super keen on death metal. Reign of a Thousand Flames. This is the first Rhapsody record I bought. Great record. Really cool pictures. Wish I could snag one of these. Holy shit. Look at that. Oh man, I would go nuts for that one. Power of the Dragon Flame. Great fucking record. This one's super. This is one of the standout records, I think. They're all like 9 out of 10 when it comes to Rhapsody. But this is like one of the standouts. Live in Canada, 2005, The Dark Secret. Sorry if you're not a Rhapsody fan, but I am, obviously. A big Rhapsody fan. Great live set, a lot of good energy, and got a good old DVD. And the one that got me into Rhapsody, Symphony of Enchanted Lands Part 2, The Dark Secret. Saw the album cover on Spotify, and I listened to it, and actually the first thing I heard was, what is it? It's like one of the interlude tracks. Where'd it go? Elgar's Green Valleys. I heard that, and I was like, this is really sweet. Is this just like a Nature Sounds record? But it's not. It's fucking amazing. And last, Rhapsody. Sorry. Triumph or Agony. Rhapsody of Fire when they changed their name. Great record. This photo, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's all over the place. I see it in a bunch of different records. Sludge metal records, power metal records, death metal, black metal. Seriously, it's all over. I don't know why. What is it? Oh, dear Lord. 10 out of 10 record. Hall of the Mountain King, Sabotage. Banging, constantly great. One of the greatest metal records to ever grace the years of humanity. Fuck off if you don't think so, because you're wrong. This is fucking amazing. Go listen to this. Every song on here is amazing. But the opening track, 24 Hours Ago, is a literal cusp at the testicles, and they just go, fuck yeah! And then they just fucking rip the face off the rest of that album. It's great. Go listen to it. Handful of Rain, Sabotage. Not as great. Not nearly as great, actually. But it is a good record. Oh, excuse me. But A Handful of Rain's not a bad record. I'd listen to it. Worth it. Worth a listen. Another one that I went and bought the next day with those Fairy Tale or Fairyland and Rhapsody records. Stradivarius Infinite. This is the third one. Those three are my first ones that I bought. And Finnish melodic power metal. This is the different one of the two, because those two are symphonic, and this isn't. This is just really good power metal. I don't get what the theme is. I really don't. Dolphins and scary, spooky waters and happy Caribbean water. I don't know. Next, Spore Dance. Wrath for the Ages. Greek power metal, epic power metal, melodic power metal. Very similar to that Stradivarius record. But this is pretty good. I bought this off CD and records for cheap. And it's a real good record. Can't say a ton about it because it's not groundbreaking and I don't know all that much, frankly. This. Valley of the Lost by Winterlong. I have a misprint. Valley of the Lost. Or unless it's German, or it's Valley of the Lost. I don't know. But this is featuring members of Sabaton. One of the members of Sabaton. And this is like a speed metal-y power metal shit. It's super good. Go listen to this if you haven't. Alright guys, well, I'm going to cut it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back with my folk metal collection next. Keep it greasy.